Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Search Show 24/7, and we're about to get into episode 4 of Terra Nova, entitled "The Runaway." So let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this quick. It starts right off. You got this little girl. She ends up she's like wandering around, or she's running away from something. She ends up finding her way to the Terra Nova village. She finds her way to the Terra Nova village. They take her in, but come to find out, she's a Sixer. She's a Sixer, and Taylor's kind of iffy about her because Taylor doesn't really trust Sixers, and Taylor thinks she might can cause some problem. But she tells Taylor and them that she lost her bag or whatever. She lost her bag and she needs it. Taylor signs two of his soldiers to go look for her in the woods. They end up getting caught by Mira and her Sixers team, and they end up getting taken hostage. Basically, they head back to the Terra Nova camp with the hostage. The Sixers, they head back to the camp to Terra Nova, and it's gonna be some issues because Taylor and Mira, they don't get along. They got that crazy rivalry. And Mira tells like, yo, I want that girl back. Tells like, yo, let her choose. The girl chooses to stay in Terra Nova. Mira leaves, and I was like, and when that happened, I was like, man, she left a little bit too easy. So I'm like, I don't, I don't, I don't really trust that right there. I don't really trust that when that happened because she just left. She's like, okay, whatever. And so she just left. So I was like, man, something's gonna go down. I can tell. But anyway, something does end up going down. The little girl is she ends up stealing something from a house that used to be Mira. That used to be Mira's from when Mira used to stay in Terra Nova. And in the house, it was a box. It was a mysterious box, and she stole it to get it back to Mira. And she ends up getting caught by Taylor and Jim and everybody. And they ask her why she lied because the Shannon family, they kind of heartbroken now because they kind of took her in, they kind of started liking her, and she kind of lied to everybody. She kind of lied, and the little girl was like, "Yo, the only reason I lied is because Mira, she's got my little brother, and Mira said she was gonna hurt my little brother." And so what Shannon does, we get into the story. Shannon ends up going to try to find her brother. Shannon ends up getting caught by these Sixers because these Sixers, they know how to catch somebody. They know how to make a trap, and they know how to catch people. So he ends up getting caught by the Sixers. They take him back to the camp where Mira is, and Mira tells like, "Yo, you don't need to be trusting Taylor. Like Taylor and what he seems like. People in the past, and in the past, they out to they out to kill Taylor. Taylor did some bad stuff, and you need to pick a different side. You need to pick a different side because you got a family, you got kids, you got a wife, and you need to do what's best for your kids. So you need to just watch out for Taylor and stuff like that." So she basically sends Jim back to the Terra Nova camp with the little boy, with the little girl's little brother. That's basically the end of the story. It wasn't too much to this story anyway. It was an okay episode. I thought it could have been a lot better, but it looks like they're about to get more deeper into Taylor's backstory, and hopefully they talk about Taylor's backstory and they talk about Mira's backstory because she's an interesting character. I really do like Mira, and I think she's an interesting character. But I can't wait to get into Taylor's backstory. But yeah, it was an okay episode. Like I said, Terra Nova will be going for like 2 weeks, probably because of the World Series. So in 2 weeks, I'll be back reviewing these. But as always, guys, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy. All right. Before I go, I gotta talk about one little other plot point, and that's what Maddy and that soldier guy. They kind of official now, kind of like. You gotta talk about that because you got girls on YouTube who probably like their relationship, and I don't want no comments saying, "Oh my God, you didn't talk about the love triangle or the love relationship and all this, and he looks so cute." So I talked about it. I didn't really like the chemistry between in this episode because he kind of felt weird to me. The kid, the girl was okay, but the kid, that guy, he was kind of weird to me in this episode. But yeah, I talked about it. They got together. They on their little date and stuff. So there you go, girls. Enjoy.